If AZ's healthy, yo,
Hey,
yo, yo,
Rashad.
yo, yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the third edition of my picks. Now, I don't know how I've done. Like, I think a couple years ago, I was like 50%. And then last year, I was doing really well until about the Sweet 16. And I don't even remember what. Oh, I picked South Carolina to beat UConn, I think, in the championship. I can't remember. I probably should have watched last year's video before doing this, but but yeah, welcome to the channel, everything like that. I did get South Carolina right though last year, I think. I can't remember. And then the year before that, I picked UConn, Paige Becker's rookie freshman season, and it didn't crack out like that. So without further ado, let's get into it. This year's picks. All right, so disclaimer. This year, I haven't watched as much basketball because I always kind of hold off for reaction's sake and everything like that. And I've been out of it just to keep it a beam with y'all this season of just like with my mind and everything like that. I try to push through, I'm kind of like I've been burnt out and stuff like that with my day job and stuff like that. So I've been trying to push through it and continue to bring content for the people. But then when the people started pointing it out, like, yo, your energy seems off, I was like, I got to step away. So with that being said, I wasn't able to like watch or react to much basketball this season. However, we move. And a lot of the times the best brackets be from the people who don't watch as much or the people who don't watch at all. So anyways, let's get into it. Norfolk State. Shout out to Norfolk State, first things first, for winning the MEAC, beating Howard. Howard, of course, got blown out by South Carolina last year, but made it, and shout out to the Howard men, dancing for the first time since 1992. I believe this is the first time for Norfolk State women's team since 2002. I'm not 100% sure, though, but salute to them. Great HBCU out of the state of Virginia, I want to say off top. Anyways, with that being said, South Carolina, I got South Carolina winning the first game. South Florida and Marquette. These teams, I have no idea. I'm going to let you know right now, gamblers, have no idea. Bettors have no idea. I'm going to just pick South Florida, though, because like they usually have good athletes. Oklahoma and Portland. I do know about Oklahoma and a couple of their players, Taylor Robinson, everything like that and stuff. So I think I'm going to go Oklahoma. Just off the fact that I know somebody from Oklahoma. UCLA and Sacramento State. See, the 4-13 are always tricky with me. I feel like this is easy, like upset alert vibes and stuff like that, 4-13. But I know nothing about Sacramento State. And I feel like this could be an upset. I'm not going to lie to you. I just have a feeling. I'm going to go against my feeling, though. I'm going to go UCLA. I'm going to go Kiki Rice. Shout out Kiki Rice, man. You can check out the Kiki Rice interview on this channel right here. Plug. All right, Creighton. Here we go. Creighton and Illinois or Missouri State. Is that Illinois, the ill? It should be. And Missouri State is usually good as well. Missouri State always has a good team. But Creighton is the team that beat Iowa last year. So Creighton also always has a good team. I'm going to go Creighton. That's tough. I'm not going to lie to you. Where's the first four? Can't pick the first four. I like to pick the first four. Anyways, should I go Creighton or should I go Missouri State? Excuse me. See, these two games I'm concerned about because I feel kind of confident in going with the safe pick because a lot of times I pick these like upsets and they'll be like 30-point blowouts. I'm going to go Creighton. Just play it safe. Notre Dame, I'm going to go Notre Dame. Shout out Olivia Miles. Salute to Southern Utah for getting there. Arizona and West Virginia. I got to go Arizona. Maryland and Holy Cross. I think this is an upset alert. I'm going to go with Maryland. Should I go? I'm going to go down. I'm going to just go this way first. Stanford and I don't even... it's South Houston University. And then Southern. Oh, Southern from the swag. Oh, yeah, so Southern has to play. Shout out to Southern, man, taking down Jackson State. 4-time back-to-back, regular season SWAC champions. Shout out to the Southern Jags, everybody like that. I think I got Southern winning that first 4 game, and then I think I got them losing to Stanford. I'm sorry, if it was Jackson State, I would be like, hold on now. But it's Southern, and they got off with the buzzer beater. But salute to them. You can't discredit them. And I believe the coach is a Jackson native. So here we go. Ole Miss versus Gonzaga. Coach Yo and Coach whoever is at Gonzaga. I'm going to go with Ole Miss here. Louisville and Drake. Drake? I'm going to go with Louisville. Shout out to Morgan Jones. Shout out to Haley Van. As always, Texas and East Carolina. I think this is an upset alert. But Texas, man, they got the keys. They have too many weapons. I'm going to go Texas. Colorado and Middle Tennessee State. That 6-11, I feel like it's an upset alert. I'm going to go, I'm going to hate myself if Colorado just beats them by 10. I'm going to just hate myself. Let's hate ourselves anyways. I don't gotta, hey. Shout out Justin Bieber, love yourself. But this time I'm going to hate myself. Justin Bieber. Okay, Duke and Iona. Duke has played a great season this year. I'm going to just give it to Duke. Florida State and Georgia, UGA. This one, I don't find this as big of an upset. But I'm going to have to go with Georgia. Georgia is a good team. They're just a good team. They played well all season. Shout out to Southeast Louisiana. Always a good program. Always puts out a decent product in the mid-major level. I'm going to have to go with Iowa, though. UConn and Vermont. I'm going to have to go with UConn, of course. Alabama and Baylor. Oh, that's a toss-up. That's a toss-up right there. That 7-10 matchup, that's pretty even. I'm going to go... What should I do, guys? Should I go Baylor or Alabama? I'm going to go with Alabama. Yikes. Ohio State, James Madison. James Madison has a good program. I'm going to have to go with Ohio State, though. Purdue and St. John's. Is that St. John's? Oh, versus North Carolina. I think for the sake of, I don't even know what SJU, if it's actually St. John's, I think for that sake, I'm going to have to go North Carolina. St. Louis, I always like to pick St. Louis in the tournament. Men's or women's, I don't know why. But I'm going to have to go Tennessee. Iowa State, Toledo. I'm Team Ashley Jones on this side. Iowa State. USC and South Dakota State. This could go either way. I'm going to go USC. Virginia and Chattanooga. Virginia Tech and Chattanooga. I'm going to say upset alert. Y'all. Just to keep it a stack with y'all, I'm going to say upset alert. But see, if it's a close game and Virginia Tech edges them out, I think they're going to beat USC. And I think they have a good chance of beating Tennessee or Iowa, you know what I'm saying? And make a run. So if I pick Chattanooga, it's going to mess me up all the way. So I'm going to just go with Virginia Tech and play it safe. For the sake of the long game. Because I feel like it's going to come down to the last basket, right? It's going to come down to the last basket, them in Chattanooga. And if Chattanooga makes the last basket, then the whole thing changes. But if they don't, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's called March Madness. Utah and Gardner-Webb have no idea who's on either one of these teams. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And Utah's the number 2 seed. I know they had the Cavender twins, and then they went down to Miami this year. So I don't know who's on Utah this year. I'm sorry. You call me casual, blah, blah, blah. I told you what the deal was at the beginning of the video for this season. Gardner-Webb. Have no clue. I'm just picked them. NC State. Oh, Princeton. Princeton has had such a great season. But NC State, I rock with too many of those people. Sanaya Rivers. Man, I just rock with too much of them. So I'm going to have to go NC State. LSU and Hawaii. LSU, don't mess this up. Don't embarrass us. Y'all just got the slam cover. It seems like everything's set up for y'all to just be upset in the first round. Don't embarrass us, bro. Don't embarrass us. I'm going to pick LSU, though. Big foe. Michigan and UNLV. Michigan always puts out a decent product. I think they like made a good run in the Big Ten tournament too. UNLV has a good team this year. I know that because I follow some people or whatever from Vegas. So they have a decent team this year. I'm gonna have to go. I gotta pick some more upsets, man. I'm gonna just go Michigan. Cleveland State, Villanova. I had to go Maddie, man. Florida Gulf Coast, East Washington State. I want to go with Florida Gulf Coast. I literally know no one from their team. Like, the only person I knew was KB. He's gone. I think I'm going to do it, bro. I'm going to pull the trigger. Don't do it. Don't do it, Rashad. I'm going to go Washington. Oh, I can't do it. Florida Gulf Coast. And then I see the percentages, and it's like, come on, man. I'm going to have to go Miami here or Oklahoma State. I did that quickly. All right, this is TNTC versus / Montgomery or Montana. And then Tennessee Tech. I'm going to go with Indiana. Grace Berger. All right, Indiana and Miami. I'm going to have to go with Indiana again. Florida Gulf Coast, Villanova. I'm going to have to go Maddie. Michigan, LSU. I'm going to have to go Big Foe. NC State, Utah. I'm going to have to go, NC State. And that's a casual take. That's a casual take on my part. But I'm going NC State. Virginia and USC. I'm going Virginia Tech. Iowa State and Tennessee. I'm going to have to go Tennessee. Sorry, Ashley. North Carolina, Ohio State. I'm going to have to go North Carolina. Again. Alabama, UConn. Gotta go UConn. Georgia, Iowa. I have to go Iowa. Duke, Middle Tennessee State, Duke. Texas, Louisville. I'm going. I'm gonna revisit that one. Stanford, Ole Miss, Stanford. Shout out Coach Hildo. Arizona, Maryland. That's another tough one. I'm gonna get back to that. Creighton, Notre Dame. How healthy is Olivia Miles? Let's look this up, guys. Olivia Miles. She's uncertain. All right, she's uncertain, bro. She's uncertain for the whole tournament. Shout out to Emma Herbie or Herbie. Let me see. We'll know more about it this week. Oh, come on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like this at all, bro. I'm gonna have to go Creighton. Oklahoma, UCLA. I'm gonna have to go UCLA. Kiki Rice. South Carolina. Okay, let's revisit these. Do you want to pick against Arizona that early? I think I'm gonna do it. Shout out to Diamond Miller. She's a dog. Louisville and Texas. I can't have Louisville going out in the second round, but I also can't have Texas going out in the second round. You talk about two underachieving teams. These teams should not be meeting in the second round. Something went wrong in the season for you guys to be seeded to where you can meet in the second round. It's going to be at Texas. I'm going to have to go with Louisville. Just going with Louisville. I don't feel great about that pick either. All right, South Carolina, UCLA. South Carolina. Maryland, Creighton. Maryland. Don't feel great about that. Indiana, Villanova. Indiana. LSU, NC State. LSU. LSU gets some quality wins. All right, Virginia Tech and Tennessee. I like Tennessee here. I'm not gonna lie, but they be they be too up and down. I'm gonna go Tennessee anyway. North Carolina, UConn. A shout out to North Carolina, but you gotta go UConn. I feel like I don't know, cause that NC State game was a little scary last year. I was about to say I feel like in the tournament, UConn you can't be scared of anything until like they face like someone like a Tennessee. But I mean, the NC State game last year, before the game we expected to be the tough one, Duke and Iowa. I have to go with Iowa. They were a pretty good team this year. I ain't gonna lie to you, Iowa. Stanford, LSU. I mean Louisville. Louisville can win this game. Like Louisville can make a run. Louisville can beat Stanford. They could beat Iowa and get to the Final Four. You know, they could do that. But I think I'm going to just play it safe. Put Stanford there. All right. Are we already up here? South Carolina, Maryland. Gotta go South Carolina. Sorry, Maryland. Indiana, LSU. Indiana just is. I feel like it's more put together than LSU has been this season. Like LSU against the tough teams, like tough challenges. I'm gonna have to go Indiana for depth's sake too. All right. Bottom half. It's gonna be one right here, man. Tennessee, UConn. It depends on AZ Fudd, but she's back, man. Is AZ Fudd good? It's a whole different team. Shout out to the Hartford. I'm gonna have to go with. If AZ's healthy, I'm gonna have to just go with UConn, man. Stanford and Iowa. This is a tough one because Stanford, they kind of be on that flip flop stuff too. But if Caitlin gets 50 or 40, I'm gonna just go Stanford. Oh, I did all of that just to have 3 number 1 seeds and 1 number 2 seed in the Final Four. So I do have UConn going back to the Final Four. For those of you wondering, shout out my boy Joe. Indiana, UConn. I'm gonna have to go UConn, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all gonna just have to hate me. Stanford, South Carolina. I got Stanford. South Carolina again. Then winning it, I guess. Hey, what was it? 2022. What was the 2022 NCAA? Hold on. Women's basketball championship. Hold on, I gotta see the final score last year. That's hilarious. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I didn't expect it to go down like that. Y'all just gonna have to hate me. What was the score? Wikipedia is always a great thing. What is this, man? I need to see the score, bro. What was the final score, bro? It's no. That's Final Four. What was the score of the game? Why is this so difficult to find? The Sweet 16, Elite 8. All right, hold on. Give me a second, guys. Let me see. UConn, South Carolina. What was the final score? Why is it so difficult for me to find this final score? All right. 64-49. Shout out Destiny Littleton over there at USC. 64-49 last year. Let me see South Carolina scores as of recent. 73, 73, 80, 93. It's been about the same. And then UConn scores as of recent. 60, 72, 80, 67. So I must have said 72 last year. So I'm going to go 74. What was the score last year? Was it 67? I hope not, because that was what I was about to pick. 67. What was the score? $49. Oh, they for sure getting more than 49. I'm going to give them 67. So it was the same score that I predicted last year. We'll submit it and see what happens. That's my bracket, y'all. It is what it is. Can I find like my last year's bracket on here while I'm up here? Oh, 2022. Here it is. Let's see if I can find it. You are currently viewing previous season. I was in the 98th percentile. Sheesh, I did well. 98th percentile. Hey, I was kind of on it, man. So, hey, take it for what you want. That's crazy. All right, anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was this year's bracket. And yeah, take care of yourselves. My name is Rashad Milligan. This is the Road to 5K Subs. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and enjoy the basketball, man. It's one of my favorite times of year. Peace.
Let's get it. Hop off a 16 passenger. This a G5. No, this not a Challenger. Big one.